Hey, this is Melissa from Indigo. I'm going to talk to you about canvases. Let's get started. So you've brought in a canvas. Before I even begin to talk to you about this, sometimes when you bring this in, it's not going to have a stretcher on it. It's just going to be the canvas itself. So the first question I'm going to ask you is if you want to get it stretched. Now, what does that mean? This here is a stretcher that we've cut for a frame. And it has a little lip so that when we stretch the canvas around it, we're able to put it in a frame. Now, different stretchers have different amount of width to it. So we need to pick frames that have a little bit more width to it. So, for example, this frame here has a lot of depth. So when we stick it in the frame, as you can see, you can kind of catch it. And that way it won't hang over the back. Now, there's two different ways that you can frame a canvas. So, let me get one over here. Now this is kind of a monster frame. Let's see. Okay, so there's two different types of frames for canvas. Typically, this is just a regular frame. It has a normal lip on the back. And just like everything else, it'll set in just like that. Now there's another type of frame called a floater frame. And what that does is it rests inside the frame and it looks like your piece is actually floating. Now, there's some rules to this though. A lot of times, if you see that the edges aren't finished, we would either black out the edges ourselves, or we would typically not choose a floater frame. Or we can ask to have them finished.